So today I'm gonna be doing an experiment where I'm gonna stream for 7 days, so for a week, and I'll be following the methods that I've seen on the internet lately with Streamer University and all of that, and then see what's the result at the end. So I'm doing this because I want to get into the live commerce industry. I want to understand it from the inside, and I just thought it would be a fun way to see if the tips from these creators actually work. So for day one, I actually started recording already, but the audio didn't work. But I guess it doesn't really matter because it was kind of boring anyway, so I'm going to put it in 2x right now. So I have that done, and then I tried to start streaming on YouTube, but I need 24 hours to get admitted or into the program, or for them to basically allow me to start using the live streaming option. So I don't know what else I'll do. Maybe I can just record some normal videos without live streaming, but that doesn't really count. Maybe I was thinking also I could do writing down some ideas or setting up things. But yeah. But basically my idea is to make videos about soccer because I'm Spanish and I'm in the US, so I think there's a niche there that I could fit in. And then also just random things that come up. So my idea is to basically record the whole process from someone who doesn't really know how to stream or is kind of new to the industry, and just go through everything and kind of follow the tips. And yeah, I'm interested in marketing and I'm interested in e-commerce, and I would like to create my own brand and product in the future. So I thought this would be a good learning experience, and why not record it and just have it as documentation. I think it would be cool to look back in the past, and also this 7-day challenge is like a way to get me started, and I was waiting to start once I get back to the US, but I thought might as well just start now since I'm gonna have time. So these are some video ideas I have right now, just basically reacting to the World Cup because it's trending right now and I like soccer. Then also trying out different internet money methods like live commerce, like on Whatnot, on Fanatics Live that just released, or at least that just I'm aware of recently, and I think it's more new than Whatnot and TikTok Shop. Maybe even trying affiliate marketing. There's all of that, and seeing just breaking down the process. And then also, in order to make the YouTube channel, I had to make a banner, and I was looking at pictures on Pinterest, and I realized that there's a lot of cool art on Pinterest that I like going down rabbit holes there, and I might do that as content idea also. And I think I'm going to record it like this. I just have here the movie recording with the QuickTime player, and then I record my whole screen. I'm going to have the notes, and then whatever I'm reacting, I'm going to put it here on the left side. So it's easy setup, and I've seen this before on the internet, but it's not that common, so I think maybe it gives me some novelty. So now let's see, what could I do now? Maybe now I could just, since I cannot stream, I could just start reacting to the YouTube and taking notes, and maybe I could even post that today instead of live streaming. I could just post it. I should post. So what I need to do actually, so here I have my setup. So I have all of this. This is gonna go afterwards because first I need to wait 24 hours. I need to download. This goes before to create schedule and download editing software. Hopefully later I can edit stuff that are boring and just 2x it or something. So for my schedule, I decided to do this. I'm gonna be doing one stream a day, except today because I haven't been able to get authorized yet. and then I'm gonna be editing a video every day and posting it, one long form. Hopefully they'll last around 1 hour, and then I'll do 3 shorts a day. Then my guess of the experiment is that I'll get around 50 views on the long form and 300 views on shorts. And yeah, I'm being a little bit pessimistic on the views, but I want to be realistic and not set my expectations too high. So now we'll go on to taking some notes on the tips from the famous YouTubers, and then I also want to do the first video. I want to create a title and a thumbnail, which is supposed to be the most important, and I want to do that during this video also. So I'm going to be creating with you guys the thumbnail of this video. So let's go on YouTube. So this is the channel I created. It's called No Mano because I'm gonna be making soccer videos most likely, and that means no hands in Spanish, and that's something I used to say to my American friends when I was playing soccer when I was young and they used to touch the ball with their hands. And I would be like, no mano, no mano. And then I decided to make this neon green because I didn't really know what to put. And then looking at other videos of people, I wanted something that could be easily distinguished. Maybe in the future put an image of my face after the experiment. And then also this image I made of this girl in a Paris terrace inside the Minecraft cave because I thought it was cool. And I made that one day, when I was experimenting with Gen AI. So then the video that kind of inspired me to do this challenge was this one. What the? Not this one. It was this one, okay, by this YouTuber called Zarvi. And so I'm gonna take some notes of this video. It's 34 minutes. I think it doesn't make sense to watch it all. I'm just gonna give a recap of it, and I'm gonna play some of the parts that I think are interesting. So I want to look at this also to get inspired later. Okay, so let's take some notes. Okay, so first, the thing I remembered is you need to use, well, I'll write it down first and then break it down. So from this video, the first thing I learned is that you need to post in multiple platforms. Basically, you create content, you send in a centralized way when streaming, and then you can repurpose it into like multiple platforms, and that is going to increase your revenue by a lot, or your exposure if you're trying to do this for marketing or branding. For example, this guy discovered that by posting it on Spotify creators, he would be able to make double his income. But it's also because of his type of content that he makes, where he reads stories from Reddit, so that can be easily consumed on Spotify. And he's actually making a lot of money. Like if you see here, the secret to doubling your income is there's theater mode. No.
Spotify RPM will be a lot larger than your YouTube RPM. Take it from my friend Quinn. Before I show this, I want to tell back Spotify. Do you look at these bar graphs that are bigger?
So this guy, that's not him, but this other guy, his friend of his, is making $800 on Spotify. And he's not even a big creator, and I believe he's making 1,000 per video.
Ready?
So you can see here that this video with like 50k views made him $1,000, and then revenue basically on Spotify is the same, so you're doubling revenue for the same amount of work. And he's not lying. You can see his let me see if I find that. Well, let's start from the beginning, ladies. I can also try to learn what are good hooks, and he's gonna show his data from YouTube.
I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off right now and tell you guys I made $100,000 last year. Here's my estimated revenue as a full-time streamer listening to Ludwig's Streamer University advice, and today I'm going to show you how you can too. And just right off the rip, because I'm sure some people are gonna watch the video and be like, that's not real, you just grabbed a random revenue screenshot from somebody else. It is true. This is my dashboard. For 2025, $128,255. Let's refresh it for y'all. For the haters, here's my dashboard too. This is my channel, all right? I'm not trying to bamboozle y'all. These are
Okay, so as you can see, this guy is actually making a bunch of money, and he only has 50k subscribers, and that's because his RPM is very high due to his videos being very long. So that's another learning I had. And yeah, his videos are like 1 hour, 2 hours, and he just reads Reddit stories, which is like crazy. Like, I don't know, if someone told me 5 years ago that someone would be making $100,000, I wouldn't believe him. Just reading Reddit stories on YouTube. That's the thing, you can like arbitrage. You find he's basically also repurposing content. So you arbitrage from Reddit, you take the content, and then you repurpose it and make YouTube videos out of it. This guy he doesn't have that many views, but he's making 100k a year. And that's only on YouTube. So plus everything else, he's probably making like 200,000. And then another tip he gives is that, which I'm gonna do as well, is that you just use streaming as a way to record your videos with like an audience like this. It doesn't feel so boring, it doesn't feel so lonely, and it's also an extra income. So you can just, let's say you're doing reaction videos, you just do the reactions on live streaming, and then you, at the end of the live streaming, you just spend 1 hour making little segments, and then you make a thumbnail and a title, and that's it. And then what he shared also is very important to the title and thumbnail are 50% of the video, and then research this different segments, which I guess it means like what topics are trendy. Let's see let's see where I can find this. Maybe if this experiment works, maybe about YouTube Premium. So let me go full screen for a second. Weird. Here. So here he talks about how the most important is to the title and thumbnail and the segment research practice, which I don't know what that means. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Gemini, because Gemini has access to all YouTube channels, all YouTube videos. So instead of trying to look where Ludwig talks about segment research practice, then we can try to see if Gemini has any clues. I created a new account for this YouTube channel, so I'll have to use the free account, the free Gemini account. What does segment research? Let me see if I can. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. I'm thinking it's just trying to see what topics are popular and how you can target that audience, because now social media is not really social media, it's interest media. So if you can make content that is meaningful for some people there, then the algorithm is going to find a way to showcase it to that people. So you need to be thinking, okay, what do people want to watch? How can I converge my interest with their interest so I can make a living of my hobbies? Okay, and then now what we could do next is title and thumbnail practice 1. So in this video, basically I'm doing an experiment of live streaming for a week, and the topic that's popular is Ludwig and Streamer University. So I don't have many ideas. Maybe I could put in the thumbnail, so I could put my face, Ludwig, maybe like a revenue blurred, and then title, and then there's title, and then there's text in the thumbnail. So let's see what are some popular thumbnails, and we can learn from them. So let's see, Gemini is still working. So let's see this thumbnail, okay? Why did I click on it? Well, I recognize Ludwig, and because I don't really watch streamers, but I watch YouTube pretty often. And I watched some videos of Ludwig explaining how to become a streamer, and I found them very interesting, and it can be applicable to any field. What he was saying of having like a schedule, being consistent, learning from the successful people. So then I saw this video about this validating the advice that I saw in the other videos. So I thought, well, I want to learn more. So what drew my attention was the money, the 100k, and Ludwig. So maybe I could make a picture of me like this, listening to Ludwig teach, and then day one, text day one, and then the title could be like, I became a streamer. Okay, I mean, but this is cool, but you're kind of like announcing something you did. It's not drawing you into the video. I like more like when you say how, you're gonna like give some insight. It's like you're helping the audience. So I need to put myself in the place of the audience and what would they want to see. Look at this guy. This guy's reacting to this video. Interesting. But you see, not that many people are watching, but maybe he got inspired like me. So let's go on, let's see trending videos. There's no trending videos to see their thumbnails and stuff like that. No. I thought YouTube used to have a trending videos section. Maybe here, explore. Well, none of these are. Let's just do gaming because I'll be able to learn thumbnails. I wish they just had general trending, but so this is a good. I like this one. Right, this is a good one actually, and it's like it fits our content. I don't know if it's just because I'm biased that like it fits our content and it has views, so I'll just copy it. But I like how you're kind of from the thumbnail you can see that it's an experiment. There's gonna be before and after. Then you can also, it's like how, so it's telling you how it's doing something. It's giving you insight. And yeah, I don't know if I would click on it, but so let's continue with the thumbnail. I actually think I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Instead of doing an AI thumbnail or something that's very out of information, I think I'm gonna do something simple because my style of video is very simple. I'm not gonna edit it that much, so I'll make a simple thumbnail as well. So I looked up what's the max quality for YouTube thumbnail because I wanna try to do max quality everything, and this is what came up. So right now I'm doing this. Let's see if it works well. So I kind of created a thumbnail with the background of my computer, which now that I think of it is pretty cool because my video is like that the whole time, so it's more honest. So let's see, it's this one, which let's see if you can see, and maybe what I can do is I can put this here, and I can make this bigger. Perfect, and it still leaves some space in the background, which I'm gonna make neon green in the same style as my photo or something green. I kind of like. This is my thumbnail. It doesn't look that professional with so much green. And then I'm gonna put a border, very important, white border. I said white. No, I want this. And then I'm also going to. This camera flips my face. It's kind of weird. Now that I realize, maybe I flip it back to what I'm used to with the photo booth. And then I'm gonna add here the revenue, where I'm gonna pixelate it. So let's see here. Let's find an image for this. Perfect. Maybe here, something simple. And then I'm gonna put a line in red. The thing is, logwood here is very small, and some people might miss it. But at the same time, it's kind of unique thumbnail. I wish I could A/B test it, but I think that's something that a feature that you unlock later on. It would be cooler if it's bigger here, right? But let's just do this for now, and maybe we can learn from it. And then I want to pixelate. I need something pixelated. Maybe this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Well, they gave me no other option. Why does this work so bad? Oh well. Doesn't really look that good. But let me see. No, this sucks. Why can't it just add the image? Okay. I guess this is better. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can give me some tips. And then I need to add the day one. Day one. The one I like is the one that Virgil Abloh uses. Habatica. That's the basic one I really need. And actually, let me see. I didn't think about this before. I could be doing this. It's not better for everyone. These have been narcissistic. So this is what came out. I don't dislike it. I think it's kind of cool. It's more artistic than effective, and it's not that artistic either, even. But I don't know, maybe it's kind of in line with my video, so at least maybe it doesn't go viral, but at least the people who watch it know what they're getting into. So it's the nighttime now. I finished editing, I finished doing everything. So quick recap of day 1. I was able to set up everything except the channel, and I couldn't live stream yet, but I decided to just do a video, and I kind of did a video of how I did this video, of thinking to the thumbnail, thinking through everything. And yeah, just let me know what you think, let me know what could be improved. Well, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it will be interesting to see what you guys think about my predictions about the views, if you think it's gonna be less or more. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be starting with the streamings.